welcome back to my cozy reading corner. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you stay a while. Today we are going to talk about my February TBR. So grab a drink, grab a snack, maybe grab a blankie, get all cozy, and let's chit chat. Okay, so in January I attempted to read a book, but I had to soft DNF it because it was just a little too dark for what's going on in the world right now. I'm like, the world is dark, my book is dark, work is dark. I need something a little bit more light and fluffy right now. When I picked this TBR for February, I picked it with the idea in mind of wanting to escape to someplace a little happier. Hope that makes sense. I hope I'm not making this like a really sad video. Anyways, the first book I want to read in February is a Nancy Drew book. So, this is the third one that I own. This will be the third one that I've read. First one I've read this year. It is The Bungalow Mystery. I don't know what it's about. I'm assuming about a bungalow. There is no synopsis. That's fine. I like reading these to get out of a reading slump. And after the two books I read, so the one I read for January and the one I read for December, I definitely feel like I'm getting into that slump again, and I need a quick read that's light and easy that can get me excited about reading again. So I am going to read this first. I'm very excited about it. I like their mysteries because it's not super intense. I can read it and my anxiety doesn't pick up and I don't get like super anxious or worried or anything. They're easy enough, like verbiage, like the words are easy enough to read, but it's also, the mystery isn't so high stakes that I'm sweating while I'm reading it. So that's why I like reading these. The second one on my February TBR list is, I don't know if I'm going to read them in this order. I'll definitely read Nancy Drew first, but I don't know if I'm going to read this one second or third. We'll see. But it is My Grandma Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry by Fredrik Backman. My friend / English teacher recommended this book to me years ago. I've had this book on my shelf since 2019, I think. And I tried reading it once and I put it down. It wasn't the right time. And I feel like now is the right time because it is a contemporary fiction novel and it's not like a romance. I think I need a break from all the romance books. Am I getting sick? Oh my god, I need a break from them? What? So I'm gonna try out this one. It is, let me read you the synopsis because I don't even know what it's about. Eliza is 7 years old and different. Her grandmother is 77 years old and crazy, as in standing on the balcony, firing paintball guns at strangers crazy. She's also Elsa's best and only friend. At night, Elsa takes refuge in her grandma's stories, in the land of Almost Awake and kingdom of Mimas, where everybody is different and nobody needs to be normal. I think I'm gonna love this. When Elsa's grandmother dies, okay, never mind, and leaves behind a series of letters apologizing to people she has wronged, Elsa's greatest adventure begins. Her grandmother's instructions lead her to an apartment building full of misfits, monsters, attack dogs, and old crones, but also to the truth about fairy tales and kingdoms and a grandmother like no other. My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry is told with the same comic accuracy and beating heart as Fredrik Backman's best-selling debut novel, A Man Called Ove. It is a story about life and death and one of the most important human rights, the right to be different. That makes me want to, just reading the synopsis makes me want to like tear up a little. I can't believe I put this down. Okay, now I'm really excited about this. This might be the second one I read. I hope I don't cry. I'm probably gonna cry. It's fine. I might need a good cry. Anyway, so that's Fredrik Backman. My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry. I think this came out second Also by Frederick Bachman, A Man Called Ove. Britt Marie was here, and every morning the way home gets longer and longer. So I think this is like his 4th book. By now, he has like Beartown, which I think is a trilogy. I haven't read that yet. If I like this, I might go pick up Beartown because it's about hockey. And I'm from Minnesota, and I love hockey. I love the Minnesota Wild. Anyways, I digress. I haven't watched Heated Rivalry yet. I don't have HBO, and I haven't read the books. Oh, I don't know if I want to read the books first and then watch the show. If you guys have an opinion, tell me what you think would be better, to read it and then watch it, or watch it and then read it. I need help deciding on this. So let me know down below. The 3rd and final book I picked for, what month is it? February. The 3rd and final book I picked for February is Protect, which is by Paisley Hope, and it is the Skyridge Hotshot series. This is the 2nd one. It's a chunky one. I think it's 400 pages? 382, so just about 400. I have the first one. I read the first one last year, I think in January. No, we read it for book club in February. So, oh my gosh, I didn't even plan that. That's great. So this is Fight. This is the book 1. I read this for book club. I think it's interesting that 3 authors got together and made a series together. So the first one is by Salone St. James. The 3rd one is by the 2nd one is by Paisley Hope. And then the 3rd one, who's the 3rd one by? Okay, it doesn't say. Anyways, so this one is a contemporary firefighter romance. And I have a feeling this one's going to be a little less dark than the other romances that, like the one I read in January. So I'm hoping that I really like this. I hope, my plan is to read these 2 first, and then by the time I get to this, I'll be in the mood for a darker contemporary romance, and then I'll just eat it up. Nom nom nom. Oh, that was gross. Why did I do that? The trigger warnings. Oh, tropes. Okay. So for Protect, tropes: fighter romance, angst, ooh, small town romance, forced proximity, second chance romance, friends to lovers, hurt care, workplace romance. Ooh. Triggers. This book features the death of a family member, not on page through flashback, dealing with grief, anxiety, and panic attacks, dealing with fear over a loved one's job, descriptive scene of injury while fighting fire, and healing process of injury from fighting fire. If you're triggered by any of these situations, please skip this one. Content warnings. This book contains profane language and open-door sexual content, containing mild degradation and... I can't say the last part. Anyways... I am very excited about all 3 of these. I think I have picked the best TBR for February. I am feeling really confident about this TBR, and I'm very excited. If you have read any of these, let me know your thoughts and opinions, if you think I should read one first or after. Also, let me know if you would want to be a part of a Fable book club. Maybe I'll do that for Protect, because it's... Or maybe Frederick Bachman or the Bungalow series. I don't, or the Nancy Drew ones. I don't know. Let me know if you guys would be interested in starting a virtual book club on Fable, and I can figure out how to arrange that, because I would love to connect with you guys more, especially about what you're reading, what you're liking, disliking, and just sharing ideas. So yeah, thank you for joining me. I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy and enjoying your books. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. I hope you come back, subscribe, like, comment, get reading. Love you. Have a great day.